All right, we're doing pipe repair in Menifee, California. So the plumbing issue that they're having today is down here. There was a leak at the threads. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it here, pull this off, and check the condition of the threads. If they're good, we'll go ahead and Teflon them up, pipe dope, put it back together and solder. Otherwise, we may end up doing some repair on the PVC right here. So let's get started. So first thing I would do is just clean the area that we're gonna be soldering on. As the plan is, it's easier just to do it now than it would be to do it once it's cut. Once it's cut, you know, it might wiggle all over the place. So go ahead and do that. And then right here's a pretty good spot for a coupling, just far enough away from the PVC down here that we won't have to worry too much about heat, and still above, you know, the dirt and all that, easy for me to reach and solder. So this is where I'll cut and put the slip coupling at. Hopefully we can get this thing apart. And then it's really important too to ream the pipe, because you'll end up with more plumbing issues, more leaks, and we don't want that. You know, we want a repair that's going to last. Now we can check out the condition of the threads on this. Alright, threads seem good, so I think I'm going to rewrap it and go ahead and solder it up. Alright, so we're going to put some thread tape on here. We'll do about 3 or so wraps. So here's 1 wrap, 2, and that's 3. And then here's a little bit of the sew. So that looks good right there. We want to make sure it's going the direction that we're going to be threading the fitting on. And I'll go get some pipe dope and we'll put it on. Alright, so we still have to do the pipe dope here, but we want to make sure that we take the burrs off of this. I don't have my good reamer. I seem to misplace those a little bit. So we just got to make sure we take the edge off. Tight. There we go. I want to push it down without putting strain on the threads. So and I'm going to wrap the fitting. I don't want the heat to transfer down to the joint there, so we want to keep it all up here.
Dirty rag. That's good.
So we're gonna wrap this, and we want to bury it without it making contact with the soil. So we're trying to protect it from the soil. So here, let me see. Sometimes soil can be very caustic. All right, let me pass it back around to you. Yeah, hang on 1 second, baby. Hold it, don't pull tight though. So this is kind of a tighter spot right here. So I'm having to do it kind of carefully. There we go. Maybe I'll add a little bit more. Nice and protected. And then I'm going to go ahead and fill this back with a little bit of sand, make sure sand's surrounding the pipe, and then I'll put the dirt back in, and that'll be it.